Hey guys, so the iPhone 8 is right around the corner, and at this time the design is probably finalized with the notch on the top to have the sensors, and the rest is just the screen, making the iPhone 8 to have the highest screen to body ratio on the market. KGI also predict that this is it, and I also think that this is it, but it's interesting to look at what has came out recently. Alright, Venya Gaskin, you know about him, the render maker plus leakster. His source in China sent him this image of iPhone display modules in large numbers, and if you look at these, they are very different than the supposedly finalized iPhone design. The guy said, I work for a shipping company and do safety inspections on large cargo shipments to check the safety on batteries in transit. Lately, we have seen a huge influx of the iPhones with Touch ID on the back, probably a few pallets per day. I've also seen displays, chips, flexes, cases, you name it. It's really hard to get a photo at work, but I managed to get this one of the iPhone 8 display unit in a lower security area. Wow, guys, he's basically risking his life for the leaks because little Timmy would get really pissed if he get caught. And by the way, after this leak, Apple has begun investigation and banned all the camera phones in that area. He further said that these display productions are ramping up fast in large numbers, so it's definitely in mass production. Test is usually a few. This is more than a test. OMG, what a plot twist. Now, about the Touch ID, according to KGI, Apple will be removing the Touch ID scanner on the iPhone 8 for 3D facial scanner, which should be super fast, but we don't know if it will work in every situation. We have seen it already on the S8. It doesn't really work that well in dark condition or in super bright sunlight. Because of this, Samsung went on to put the fingerprint scanner on the back so that if facial sensor fails to work, people can use fingerprint scanner. Similarly, Apple might do the same, at least according to this leak, that the fingerprint scanner will not gonna die, it's gonna be on the back, so they're not just relying completely on one facial scanner. The fingerprint Touch ID will be there on the back. Another important thing to notice is if they're gonna remove the Touch ID, does this mean the future iPhones will also not have Touch ID? We know that in 2018, a lot of big Android phones like Galaxy S9, LG G7, etc. could feature in-display fingerprint scanner. This tech will get mature, as we have already seen it on Vivo prototype phone a couple of weeks ago, working even when wet, so I have to say it's gonna take things to the next level. It's hard to believe that they're just gonna kill the Touch ID like they killed the Jack, and I would rather have it on the back than to just completely not have it at all. Based on this leak, Venya made an updated render, so now we have a slight bezels on top and bottom with that virtual home button, and then we got the Touch ID on the back. Now, if you ask me, I would definitely prefer the notch iPhone 8 design, but this leak is pretty intense and could change everything about the iPhone 8. So far, everyone, including Venya and other leaksters, they say that the notch iPhone 8 is still the final iPhone 8 design. But let me know your thoughts. Notch iPhone 8 without Touch ID versus Samsung-y looking iPhone 8. Which would you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Also, the shiny iPhone 8 clones are starting to show up in China. You probably have seen them on YouTube, coming in different colors, bringing that fake iPhone 8 look early. Guys, we're so into iPhone 8 that we don't pay attention to the poor iPhone 7s series. Now, this is a brand new render from Apple iDesigner. Excellent work. Both 7s and 7s Plus will feature glass back for the support of wireless charging. And unlike the iPhone 8, the 7s family will offer cool colors, and I have to say they look pretty damn amazing and shiny. Of course, they will definitely feature Touch ID home button, but still, we know that the iPhone 8 is the main attraction, and that's where the real money is. Let me know your thoughts on this. A big twist to the story can happen. Guys, when leaks get interesting, your boy get excited. We'll see more information soon that will definitely clear up the dust, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.